Hey, and welcome back for another ISO Bytes video series. In this video series, we'll talk about ISO 42001 AI Management System. I'll cover all of the clauses 4 through 10, as well as all of the Annex A controls, and give you everything you need to get your organization certified. Annex 8 is all about information for interested parties of AI systems. The objective here is to ensure that relevant interested parties have the necessary information to understand and assess the risks and their impacts, both positive and negative. So this harkens back to clause 4 in that you need to, again, determine who those interested parties are and think about them as you're implementing and operating these next 4 controls I'm going to cover. The first control is A.8.2 System Documentation and Information for Users. With this control, you need to essentially document information that users need to be aware of when using your systems. The control says the organization shall determine and provide the necessary information to users of the AI system. So what is necessary? Well, that's up to you. You need to determine that and write it down. The next control is A.8.3 External Reporting. This control basically talks about enabling your external parties to report things back to you. So think of this as an external reporting mechanism. You have these in place already if you have a SOC 2 Type 2, for example. Most companies have a way for external parties to report bugs, concerns, etc. So you'll need something similar for your AI systems. So the control says the organization shall provide capabilities for interested parties to report adverse impacts of the AI system. So pretty straightforward. Again, determine who those interested parties are and the best way for them to report relevant data back to you. A.8.4 is communication of incidents. This control is all about how you're going to communicate outwardly about incidents that may occur. So think about the interested parties that will need to understand those incidents and their details and how you're going to get that information to them. Could be traditional methods through email, etc. Could be pop-ups in a web app if that's the best place to give them information. But you need to think about contractual requirements, regulatory requirements, any kind of stipulations you have to adhere to. The control simply says the organization shall determine and document a plan for communicating incidents to users of the AI system. So again, if you're a B2C or B2B, you need to consider the implications of that and how you'll communicate. The last control is A.8.5 Information for Interested Parties. So this is all about understanding your obligations to reporting information about the AI system to interested parties. Again, consider privacy regulations especially. Think about any contractual obligations you may have. But ultimately, you need to decide what are my obligations to report information about the AI system to my interested parties. And the control simply says the organization shall determine and document their obligations to reporting information about the AI systems to interested parties. So again, you've got to think about who those interested parties are, what they're going to care about, and what your contractual, regulatory, legal obligations are to report information to them pertinent to your AI system. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you still have questions about 42001, please reach out to us at risk360.com to see if we can help. Also, make sure to check out the description for some important links to other materials that will help you as you take your organization on this journey.